In the wild, where life and death are separated by a single breath, there exist creatures that fight not out of hatred, but for bloodline, instinct, and survival itself. Today, we journey into the battles that shake the very heart of nature, where the earth becomes an arena, and each clash can rewrite the fate of an entire species. At an altitude of 5,000 meters, the air is so thin that humans struggle to breathe, but the yak still fights. When mating hormones surge through its blood, its eyes burn red, head lowered, neck tense. One stomp on the ground, then both charge like two glaciers colliding. The impact echoes like thunder. Their 10-centimeter thick horns lock together, pushing, twisting, grinding. A yak's neck muscles can withstand 8 times the force a human can endure. The battle lasts for minutes, not to kill, but to prove who deserves to stand at the center of the herd. When one retreats, it doesn't just lose, it's erased from the genetic future. In the land of endless snow, victory means survival. But in the barren mountains, a headbutt can be more terrifying than thunder. Each headbutt from a bighorn sheep is a flawless display of physics in motion. They build up speed, charging down the mountainside at over 30 kilometers per hour. Two skulls, heavy as war hammers, collide with an explosive sound that echoes through the valley. And yet, they do not die. Their skulls are 3 times thicker than a human's, lined with cartilage that absorbs shock. The ground trembles from the impact, but their brains remain unharmed. The battle can last for hours, until one lowers its head, steps back, and concedes defeat. In the world of mountain rams, pain is nothing compared to the shame of losing honor. The headbutts of mountain rams are extremely dangerous, so never try to tease or get too close to them, because with just one careless moment, you could face consequences you'd never expect. In Europe, when the golden leaves begin to fall, the red stags lose their sanity. The scent of pheromones spreads through the forest, igniting aggression in every male. They roar, stomp the ground, and charge. Their antlers lock, neck muscles tighten, and hot breath steams like smoke in the cold air. The battle can last up to 40 minutes. They do not fight to kill. They fight until one collapses from exhaustion. In every impact, bone and muscle move in perfect synchronization, a living machine driven by instinct. This is natural selection through muscle and endurance. And when the victor finally roars, the deep sound becomes a biological signal, a declaration that silences the entire forest. But if stags fight for honor, then on the plains of Africa, there is a species that fights for survival itself. Amid the white snow, 2 stags clash in a battle for survival. But when their antlers lock, the victor becomes a prisoner of his own triumph. In nature, Glory and tragedy are separated by just one headbutt. The African buffalo, a creature even lions approach with caution. When two males collide, nothing can stop them. Their curved horns are as heavy as steel, their foreheads as hard as bronze armor. A single headbutt can send a 900-kilogram opponent flying. These battles often unfold within the herd, under the watchful eyes of hundreds. The victor doesn't kill, he simply drives the loser away. For the true strength of the buffalo lies not in conquest, but in maintaining order. If a lion appears, all conflicts cease. The herd transforms into an army, turning as one to fight back. In the world of buffaloes, enemies are never their own kind, but those beyond the herd. Yet some creatures don't stop at defense. They fight as living fortresses of muscle and rage, and no one dares stand in their path. No herd, no rituals. When two male rhinos meet, there are only two outcomes. One walks away, the other limps off covered in wounds. They charge at 40 kilometers per hour. Their impact strikes the earth with the force of 4 tons exploding. Horns drive deep, dust erupts, roars tear through the air. Their massive bodies, heavier than a jeep, collide like falling meteors. Yet beneath their brutality lies discipline. When the rival falls, the victor stops, never kills. For within their boiling blood still exists a sense of boundaries and the order of nature. On the plains, the ground trembles beneath their weight. But high in the mountains, where no ground is flat, one wrong step means the end. When two bull elephants face each other, even the earth trembles. More than 6 tons of muscle and bone collide with a force that shakes the savanna. Tusks lock, massive bodies press together, each shove like a living earthquake. Yet beneath the fury lies an ancient rule. When the rival falls, the battle ends. In the world of elephants, victory isn't destruction, it's the right to exist. As the dust settles, both the victor and the defeated fall silent. In nature, there is no hatred. Every battle is merely a test of evolution. Because in the world of horns, violence is never the end. It is nature's way of restoring balance. But what about you? Among today's battles of the wild, which moment struck you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join us on the next journey into nature's untamed beauty. See you in the next episode of Horns of War, when nature speaks.